Good evening, everyone. Nice to be back with you. Okay, I promised you some summer dishes. This is very similar because I'm doing fish again. I'm using cod. It's sustainable, farmed cod, and this has been frozen, very sustainable, and we need to be thinking that way these days. Okay, and it's quite similar to the other cod dish I did, but different in the sense the other cod didn't have a sauce. This is going to have a sauce, and there's a few ingredients in it that make it a little bit different. Again, leaning towards the Mediterranean, and John's on a diet. That's the reason why I'm doing more fish than I usually do, but supposed to be good for you, so let's go with it. So anyway, tonight I've got I'm having fish myself as well, so the sauce better be really good. I've got 3 small fillets that have been defrosted over the afternoon. Lovely, lovely fillets. Do check your fillets, go down them, checking for any big bones, which I've already done. Frozen fish do need to be dried off before you start, because obviously they thaw, you get a lot of water out of them. Make sure they're dry before you start messing and cooking with them. Okay, so there's my 3 cod fillets. I've got the half a red onion in here, sliced, quite in slices, but quite fine, as you'll be able to see. What I'm doing is I want to saute this off first. Then I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients, which will be garlic, cherry tomatoes, about 15 to 20, just chopped into quarters, and baby courgettes. They're going to go in there. This is the basis of the sauce to cook the fish in it. And capers. Now, the capers have been washed because they've been in brine, so you don't want them too salty. You don't want too much of the salt going in. So these are just sauteing. Leave them a minute to soften. Then I will add the rest of, in between that time, I'm going to come back round and I'm going to zest up my lemon, infuse my lemon and pour it over the fish. Okay, so what I've done there is I've got the zest off the lemon onto the dry fish. I'm going to season them and I'm going to juice this and share the juice between the 2 dishes. So as you can see, they're cooking down nicely. So now's the time to add the rest of my vegetables. And I want all that again to cook in, and my capers. Now, when that cooks down in a few minutes, I will add a glass of prosecco. It doesn't have to be prosecco. It can be chicken stock, it can be white wine, whatever takes your fancy. Tonight we've opened up a bottle of prosecco. We're just enjoying a little bit of a chill, so that's why it's open. So a glass of prosecco is going in there. It just adds to the flavours, makes lovely sauce. Now, as I say though, you can use chicken stock or veg stock. And you can use you could do this with peppers. It doesn't have to be the vegetables that I'm using. These dishes, and why I love doing these type of recipes, is because pretty much I look in the fridge and think, oh my God, this is what I've got in, this is what I've got to use. So there's very little waste, and it's a good way of thinking, what can I make from that? Before I add the prosecco, I do want the tomatoes and the courgettes to be kind of halfway to cooking, okay? Okay. And about ready now. These baby courgettes cook so quickly and they're looking lovely. And of course, it's all going to be baked. This is going to be the sauce, so that's about half glass of prosecco. Now I'm going to let that, I want that to reduce a bit. So that's just going to bubble away nicely for another 5 minutes. And then we're going to tip it over the fish. I'm going to put a knob of butter on the top because I think butter brings a lovely softness to a sauce. Then it's going in the Ninja. And that will be the job done, because last night we had celeriac mash, which we put half of it in the fridge in a seal box. So we're just going to heat that up, and I'm going to cook some French beans, and that's going to be supper tonight. Easy peasy. And then a nice Greek yogurt for pudding. And another glass of Prosecco, guys. The week I'm having at the moment is, wow, I so need it. Doing some training with my girls tomorrow. The girls in my team, so I've got a training session with them. So I'm having to plan that all out tonight. Keeps me busy. Okay. Time for me to have another drink while I wait for that to simmer, to disappear. Reduce, that's the word I'm looking for. I don't need to add anything. More salt. Quite nice, but it does need more salt. Do taste your sauces. I've just tasted that. Haven't really enough salt. Does need some seasoning. Now, what you could have with this summertime, just green salad on the side, some noodles on the side, rice. So easy to put anything with it. You could even, if you're keeping a fair bit of sauce back, just have crusty bread. Perfect. Well, seeing as that's going to bake, I think that's about done. And we're going to put that on the fish now. Okay. Right, so we've got our cod fillet, lemon zest on both of them. Right, so just pour your sauce literally all over the fish. Could be a fish. Same to the other side. And I've just got to put a little knob of butter on the fish. I've got some freshly chopped parsley out the garden. The parsley is growing so well at the moment. It didn't suffer at all this winter. Normally I lose parsley over the winter. Quite strange. The weather, I mean. Right, okay, just let me get some butter scooped out of there. That's just going to bring another element to the sauce. One egg. Okay, so they've gone in, we just need to bake them, and while they're baking I'm going to prepare some green beans to have with this and the mash. So let's turn it on. We're going to go with the bake. And let's take up that temperature to 180, yeah. And let's go, I think it will take 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm going to go 20, but I will test the fish with the meat thermometer just to make sure that we achieve that it is cooked, okay? So let's go 20, and let's go match. Where are we? That's them on. It's now my time to prep the veg. Okay, see you in 20. Right, I'm just putting the green beans, buttered green beans, beautiful. Celeriac mash into the bowls we've heated and got ready. Right, okay. I have just done the thermostat to make sure they're all above 63 degrees. That's 5 to 63 is your danger zone. Bacteria will grow. So you've always got to make sure that you're above that. Now I'm going to try and get these pieces of fish out without making too much of a mess. They look absolutely lovely. I'd like to get them out whole if I can. Very nearly. Oh, that looks lovely. Look at that lovely piece of cod. Let's try that one. That one should come out easier. There we go. And then you want to get all this out and dress your fish with that. Oh, smell the lemon. Lemon, and you can smell the fish. I believe that's a caper, so that looks lovely. I'll spoon all that out in a minute. I will do that bit in a minute. I just want to show you guys, I'm just going to a little bit of fresh parsley onto there, because parsley, fresh parsley like that, brings a little bit of an acid tang to your dish. And what's not to love about that? That looks absolutely delicious. I'm going in for the rest of the sauce. I will pour that round it, but that is going to be, it's healthy, it's sustainable. So give that one a try, and it's something, it's different, totally different from the other cod dish. The fact it's cooked in a sauce. Okay, keep watching. I've got more summer dishes that won't be just cod coming very soon. Love to you all. Bye for now.